I remember being on a project in Sweden where I was responsible for the team and therefore responsible for the team budget while we were there. A couple of members of the team wanted to go to the most expensive restaurant they could because the company was paying. I said, but we can't do that. We don't have the money. And they said, well, who's we? And I said, we, the company. You see, you and I need to see ourselves as leaders within our company, within our employer. We could look at our area as us being the managing director, the CEO, whatever it might be, as custodians of the costs. Reason being, that then affects the profits. And our shareholders are interested in profits. They are interested in return on their investment. That's why it's important just to understand these terms such as top line, bottom line, the costs, the profit motive, to understand stakeholders, shareholders. That way you can then do a bit of research into your own company, your own business, or a competitive company, just looking at the headlines in the newspapers and understand a little bit more about when they're talking about increasing the turnover, increasing their revenue, or there's been a drop in revenue, or you hear some company reporting on the news, there's been a drop in sales because of, etc. And they're losing market share or they're gaining market share, or listed on the stock exchange. You want to get into understanding a little bit more of that. It doesn't really matter what your level or role within an organization. But the more you understand that, the more of a leadership perspective you have as well, because you understand your vested interest in the well-being of the company, and those you report to appreciate that.